Choosing your first fly rod can feel daunting. Here's how to make the right choice in choosing your first fly rod and starting this journey strong. I started fly fishing at the age of 7. I'm 43 now, that was 36 years ago. And over those years, I've run into numerous people who had an interest in the sport or wanted to pick up fly fishing, but just couldn't seem to take that first step. So today we'll start with everything you need to know to pick out your first fly rod. First things first, let's talk about what makes fly rods different than other fishing rods. Unlike spin casting, where the lure propels your line out to the water, fly fishing uses the weight of the line to propel your fly out onto the water. So simply put, the weight of the fly line does the work. So fly rods are categorized by weight. They can range from 1 weight to 12 weight. If you're just starting out, 5 weight rod is a good all-around choice. It's versatile enough for small fish, but you can also step up into some bigger salmon and whatnot, making it a great weight for a beginner setup. But don't worry if you don't fully understand what the weight of a rod is. It'll make more sense when we discuss lines later. Most fly rods come between 7 and 10 feet, with the most popular length fly rod being 9 feet. Generally for a beginner, I recommend starting at 8 to 8.5 feet. That gives you a good balance of control and casting distance. There's basically 3 actions that we're going to look at: slow action, medium, and fast action. Beginners will have the easiest time with a medium action fly rod that's about 8 to 8.5 feet long. It gives you a nice balance of flexibility and power. A medium action rod is a little bit smoother casting and a little bit more forgiving. Don't get too caught up in the action of a rod because you'll end up fine-tuning this over time, tailored to your style of fishing, your casting stroke, and ultimately what you like. We basically have 3 materials to choose from on the market. We've got your classic bamboo, tends to be a little more expensive. That progressed to the fiberglass rod. Fiberglass has a classic feel and is a little more forgiving. And lastly, we have graphite, which is basically the best blend of performance and affordability. So for that reason, for your first fly rod, I'd recommend going with graphite. Some people think getting into fly fishing can be extremely pricey. You can start with a rod that costs 50 bucks, and they go all the way up to hundreds of bucks to thousands of dollars for a good fly rod. If you're new to the sport, I personally believe a quality fly rod in say the $100 to $200 range is a good starting point. Brands like Redington and Orvis offer great beginner setups. As a rule, I generally recommend starting with the best fly rod you can afford. Or sometimes put, start with the best fly rod that you can afford to replace. But do note, as you step up in quality of fly rods or more reputable brands, a lot of those brands will offer, say, a 25-year warranty on a fly rod. If you break it, no questions asked, they'll replace it. Alright, so now you have the basics to choose your first fly rod. We established that you want an 8 to 8.5 foot, 5 weight graphite fly rod with a medium action. And it doesn't matter if you're fishing small streams for brook trout or larger waters for bass. The right rod will make all the difference. If you found this guide helpful, smash the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more guides just like this. And as always, get outside. It's good for the soul. See ya.